It's been quite a long road for us. As the question suggested, we started with roaming. That gave us an interesting insight into what's happening at interconnects and allowed us to look at different businesses. We then took the next step, which was to add active testing to the roaming capabilities. And if you think about it and the way it started, doing active testing on behalf of service providers as if the virtual SIMs were indeed roamers was an immediate next step. But active testing allows more insights to be achieved from the network, even domestically and on-premise. The company then took the next step, which is to start looking at the business environment, analyzing risk, fraud, and business assurance. And clearly, when you start looking at transactional data, you have the possibility to understand how the operator runs the business. From there, we started the partnership, which turned into another acquisition in the engagement and experience world. And bringing engagement and experience now closes the loop for service assurance and provides us with information of how the users actually use the network and services that they acquire. We also layered a security capability, starting first with the interconnecting points. So if you look at signaling security, multi-protocol signaling security, as well as voice security, and how that correlates with cybersecurity and being able to look at probes, it gives us the ability to figure out what is happening in the live network. Now, the power of Mobileum now is that we have access to all of these different data sources. So whether you are coming from an OSS, a BSS, a probe that is DPI oriented, the interconnects for roaming, the understanding of the business from a wholesale perspective, retail perspective, or roaming specifically perspective, we are in a position to convert these insights into actions, and those actions to do one of few things. Obviously, the holy grail is to find new revenue. So if you would like to know what is next, what is really next is how do we help our customers, the communication service providers, convert this data into potential new revenue that they can achieve. And one very easy example is what we do in the context of home analytics. In the home analytics space, we can convert the insight of understanding which customers are part of the home connectivity but not the mobile connectivity, and convert that into an action for the marketing group to go and pitch a better package for that group. We can also combine, for example, video analytics and the ability of doing content fraud with security and make sure that we can convert the knowledge of, for example, those that decide to subscribe to premium content in order to redistribute it in a piracy model into something that we can advise our customers to work with. And maybe most importantly, we can take information from our test group and combine it with information we get from our engagement and experience world and figure out how to better power the care organization to ensure that when customers call in, we know exactly what might have gone wrong with their service. We can advise on how to correct it, and even better yet, take immediate and automated actions in order to improve the conditions of their service and correct an issue even before the customer notices it, preventing a lot of unnecessary calls and obviously increasing customer delight.